Have you ever changed your thermostat and while you're changing the thermostat, you saw a little spark, or maybe you didn't, and then you put the new thermostat on the wall and it doesn't work? Most likely this is your problem. So what'll happen is at your furnace, this is your heater. Your heater has, like most of them, if it has a circuit board, something like this, you'll see a little 3-amp fuse here. Now you notice, for safety, I have the furnace unplugged. You'll notice there's a little tiny 3-amp fuse in here. If you look closely, I don't know if I can see it, but anyway, you'll see it's black in there. Let me set it down. Let's see if that'll work. Yeah, see, you see how it's kind of like burnt around there, and then you can see what a good one looks like. See that? What'll happen is if any of the wires touch each other while you're changing the thermostat, there are 2 wires that can never touch each other. Otherwise, it'll blow that little fuse. So then what you have to do is get another fuse. Usually the circuit board will tell you right next to it. This one says 3 amps. Some of them, this one is a 3-amp fuse. Some of them are orange or a 5-amp. So if the one you take out was orange, most likely that's a 5-amp. The 3 amps are usually this purplish color. And then you'll see it just goes in this little slot in here. I'm doing this without my glasses, so let me put that on. There we go. And it just goes right back in there like that. Okay, you see how that goes in there? It's just like a car amp fuse is really all it is. See, I mean, so these are your thermostat wires that are heading down to your thermostat on your wall. And the 2 that you cannot touch are the R, the one that's put on R, which is usually red. And then this, usually it's the blue wire. I say usually because sometimes you use different colors, and that's connected to what's called the C, or common, 24-volt common, as you can see right in there. It's upside down, but so you got your R wire, and then you got your common wire. And if those 2 ever touched while this is plugged in, the best way to do it, so you don't ever have that problem, is just to go wherever your furnace is, unplug it. And now you're never going to blow that fuse. Then it's okay if the wires touch. So that's the secret around that. Okay. And then after you're done, you just put your covers back on, because the circuit board's going to be inside your furnace. This furnace is up in the attic. Okay. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you, because that happens a lot. Even technicians do that. They'll blow that darn fuse because they want to see if they can. They want to see if they don't have to go up to the furnace to unplug it if it's in a hard location like this one's up in the attic.